You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Lowe's knows that more projects mean more tools. For a limited time, new and existing MyLowe's Rewards credit card members can get 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more, in-store and online. Don't wait to get the things you need. Get special financing today. Lowe's. We help. You save. Now through August 27th, choose 12-month special financing on purchases of $299 or more. Offer subject to credit approval and cannot be combined. Minimum monthly payments required. See store or Lowe's.com for details.
I have a question for y'all today. Are we taking full advantage of the time that we have here? We'll talk about it right after this.
Let's talk about love and marriage the way that God intended. A life experience, here we share it. The NoFruitPodcast. Tune in from any platform. NoFruitPodcast. We'll help your spirit transform.
Hey y'all, how are y'all today? So I just want to come to you real quick. I don't have Kafa with me today. And part of that is because I really want to share with you what's going on in our lives. We're in transition. You know, our children are moving on to bigger, better, and greater things. And we're truly blessed. Truly, truly blessed in that. Our anniversary is fast approaching, and we are truly excited about that experience. We have a lot to, again, we still have a lot to talk about and offer you with that. And then it comes to, you know, our son's birthday. He's about to turn 22 years old, and we are really, really, really excited about that as we see him grow into this young man who, at one point in time, we were not sure of what he was going to do and what he was going to become. And we really had to show and trust God and believe in God that he had it all in his hands. But there's a part that I want to talk to you about right now that when we sit down and think about how good God has been to us, what do we do? How do we explain it? How do we show it in our everyday life? And then ultimately, are we blessed with something that we never even imagined? So a few months ago, we spoke about Kafa's grandmother passing, and we mentioned how the just, you know, making sure that you have life insurance or some type of plan in place, right? That when you're in that space, that you have what you need to, whether it's for your family members or whether it's for yourself, whatever the situation is, that you just have things together. We spoke about that. We spoke about some of the challenges and the journeys with just dealing with family members passing. But in today's space, again, we're talking about another family member who passed. But ultimately, we're not going to talk about her passing as much as we talk about her life. See, she was blessed. Thoroughly blessed to live to be 100 years old. 100. And some of us, we wish that we could do that. We wish that we can have a nice, long, healthy life. And that is something that she did. She had her wits about her. She just celebrated her birthday, and she had her family with her. She had her nieces and nephews and her brother. And, she was able to experience something that sometimes some of us are not able to experience. And especially at 100 years old, you love to have those individuals around you. And there are some things that as I look back and I consider what's going on, as you well know, I have been dealing with illness. I'm still not 100% as of yet. But the commitment level I have to you guys and just enlightening you and encouraging you moving forward, I'm committed to. And our cousin who just passed, she was committed to encouraging us. She was committed to giving us wisdom, giving us ideas, and to see this young old woman, to say the least, to still be walking around on her own. To see this young old woman to still be able to talk to us as if things just happened yesterday. To see this young old woman to still be flashy and walk to the bank and to the casino and all these other things that sometimes, if we don't take care of ourselves, we don't have that opportunity. And so this cousin of ours, just like an aunt who a few years ago who passed away at the age of 104. As you see, some of our family members live a long time. But we are blessed because they have shown the way of being able to live a long life, healthy, in your right mind. And so, it's the idea that I would like to press upon you today. That, and it's really the idea of the greatest commandment, which is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And this is essential. This is central. This is very important that you are exemplifying this life and having this life that, glorifies God. And as we are going through life and we get caught up in the everyday and the mundane and, the usual processes of life, we get caught up. Hey, you know what? I got to record a podcast episode. But is it really showing what God has blessed us with? Are you taking the time to say, Lord, thank you for one more day, for one more breath, for one more opportunity to touch your people? Everyone that we have interviewed, everyone that we have spoken to, each and every one of you that we have touched, is just because Kaf and I have been able to show you what life is like as long as you try to keep his commandments. All of us fall short, right? By thought, word, and deed. We all fall short. And it's not always the easiest thing to do. But I encourage you right now to do that, to live life to the fullest. But at the same time, continue to thank God in the process. So we were blessed to have this cousin of ours for 100 years. Now, I wasn't here for all 100 years, trust me. I was pretty much, I guess I'm only half of that. But we were blessed. And we are blessed. And we're still going to be blessed. Because in all reality, her memory, just like some of our other aunts and uncles, like their memories still live with us because we still talk about them. We still laugh and joke at their, with their jokes and their puns and their quips and all those type of things. And that's what this cousin was. She was very witty. She was on point. She was still laughing and joking and telling people what she did and didn't want to do and things like that. So I hope that each and every one of you can continue to be in your right mind as you move forward. I hope each and every one of you can continue to dress yourself. Each and every one of you can still wake up and walk on your own. See, she showed us about what it was like to take care of yourself, to eat right, to live right, to not be bothered with all the nonsense, all that type of stuff. I hope that you all are encouraged today. And it's not because of, that this individual lived to be 100. All of us are not going to. But if you live your life the right way and live it to exemplify what God has given you each and every day, that you will have a fulfilling life, that you will live a exemplary life. I thank you very much for listening. I thank you very much for this little quick moment, because it's really challenging. It's not easy. And no one says life would be easy. In today's world of, trying to be like someone else and do what someone else is doing or whatever it is, sometimes it's not easy to be yourself. So I hope that you can be, per the term, authentically yourself and understand who and whose you are. I thank you very much for listening today.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the No Fruit Podcast, where we bring you fruitful conversations, ripened wisdom, and love that's deeply rooted. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration in their day. Until next time, stay rooted in love, and remember, every seed you plant today shapes the fruit of tomorrow.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.